Hey folks, welcome back to the show. Remember, this is not financial advice. Today we're diving into the wild world of crypto, but with a twist. We're not talking about Bitcoin or Ethereum. We're talking about Chainlink, the unsung hero, the behind-the-scenes player that's quietly changing the game. Imagine blockchain as this awesome, secure digital ledger. It's like a vault where you can store and track anything of value. But here's the catch. Blockchains are kind of isolated. They're like fortresses of information cut off from the outside world. That's where Chainlink comes in. Think of it as the librarian, the bridge between the blockchain world and the real world. It brings in all the juicy data from the outside, like stock prices, weather reports, sports scores, you name it. Chainlink makes sure this data is accurate and reliable before it even gets close to the blockchain. It's like a super secure data pipeline, ensuring that smart contracts, those self-executing contracts on the blockchain, have the right information to do their thing. Without Chainlink, blockchains would be stuck in the dark ages, unable to tap into the vast amount of data that makes our world tick. It's the unsung hero, the silent operator that's making the whole blockchain ecosystem more powerful and connected. So how does Chainlink actually work? Well, it's all about these things called oracles. Now, before you picture some mystical beings whispering prophecies, these oracles are basically pieces of software that connect to real-world data sources. These oracles go out there and grab the information that smart contracts need. Let's say a smart contract needs to know the price of gold. Chainlink oracles will fetch that data from multiple reliable sources, making sure it's accurate and tamper-proof. Now here's the cool part. Chainlink uses a decentralized network of nodes to ensure the security and reliability of this data. It's like having a bunch of independent fact-checkers verifying everything before it gets passed along. This decentralized approach is what makes Chainlink so powerful. It's not controlled by any single entity, so it's resistant to censorship and manipulation. It's like the difference between getting your news from one biased source versus getting it from multiple independent journalists. And the team behind Chainlink, they're not your average crypto bros. We're talking about experienced developers, cryptography experts, and blockchain pioneers. These are the folks who are building the infrastructure for the future of finance and technology. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The price of Link, Chainlink's native token. Like any good crypto, it's been on a wild ride. We've seen massive spikes, gut-wrenching dips, and everything in between. It's like riding a roller coaster blindfolded. You know you're in for a thrill, but you never know which way it's going to twist and turn next. But hey, that's part of the excitement, right? Technical analysis can give us some clues about where the price might be headed, but let's be real, it's not an exact science. It's more like reading tea leaves than looking at a crystal ball. One thing's for sure, Chainlink has a lot of eyes on it. Big players in the blockchain space are using it and its adoption is growing. That's a good sign, but it doesn't mean the price will go up tomorrow. Remember folks, investing in crypto is not for the faint of heart. It's a volatile market, and you should never invest more than you can afford to lose. But if you're looking for a project with real potential, Chainlink is definitely one to watch. Potential versus perception. So, we've talked about Chainlink's fundamentals, its purpose, its team, its adoption. We've also looked at its price history and the wild world of crypto trading. Here's the thing, Chainlink's potential is huge. It's solving a critical problem in the blockchain space, and its technology is being used by some of the biggest names in the industry. But the market doesn't always reflect that potential, at least not in the short term. Crypto prices are driven by a lot of factors, including speculation, hype, and good old-fashioned fear and greed. It's like that saying, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Just because something has potential doesn't mean it's going to make you rich overnight. But for those who believe in the long-term vision of blockchain technology, Chainlink is a project worth paying attention to. It's building the infrastructure for a more decentralized and connected future. And that's something worth getting excited about. Stay connected, man. That's it for today's deep dive into the world of Chainlink. We've covered a lot of ground, from the basics of blockchain to the intricacies of oracles and the wild ride of crypto trading. If you're new to this space, I hope this has been a helpful introduction. And if you're a seasoned crypto veteran, maybe you've learned something new or gained a fresh perspective. Either way, I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more mind-expanding conversations about blockchain, crypto, and the future of technology. Stay curious, my friends.